City Council may be voting on a zero-tolerance policy for the use of racial slurs in the workplace tonight. News Channel 20's Emily Jordan has the highlights from the agenda. Emily?
That's right, Alexandria. On the agenda for general city business tonight, all but one council member has requested an ordinance to approve a zero-tolerance policy for racial slurs in the workplace for the city of Springfield. Earlier this October, a public works employee was suspended for using a racial slur on the job, causing frustration from city alderpersons and calls for a zero-tolerance policy. This builds off the city's pre-existing anti-discrimination and anti-harassment ordinance. Also on the agenda for today, Ward 2 Alderman Sean Gregory is requesting a moratorium on the development of tiny homes in his ward. These tiny homes would provide permanent supportive housing for veterans. Gregory told council previously that he'd heard concerns from his ward over the project. The ordinance reads that a temporary moratorium allows the city to review zoning regulations, gather public input, and ensure fairness in future tiny home proposals. I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you.
Thank you, Emily. City Council begins at 6:30 p.m. tonight.
City Council meets tonight. That's why News Channel 20's Emily Jordan is live in studio breaking down what's on the agenda. Emily?
That's right, Mark. The city may vote on a redevelopment agreement for the property on 2901 on South Grand Avenue East. The ordinance reads that MJ Fish and Chicken is asking for $300,000 of Far East TIF funds to acquire and renovate the property, where TIF will represent about 70% of funds for the project. Also on the agenda is an ordinance that would place a referendum on the primary in March, asking the Springfield community for their input on if the city should create a landlord registry. Alderpersons explained that this would mean the city would assess the livability and safety of rental units in the city. Also on the agenda is a decrease in the number of liquor licenses for the Wyndham Hotel, which alderpersons say indicates the current owners do not plan on returning. I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Emily. Now, City Council begins at 6:30 p.m. tonight.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.